Today on 130p News, we mash up what has been going on all semester. Free rights, reading, responses, research logs, and our very own inquiry essay. We've been going over these two handy-dandy books, right? Let's see what I've learned. I figured out who I was and why I wrote. I wrote for these people, my parents. I also wrote so that I could get an education and get out of high school. When Professor Fawson started assigning us free rights, I just thought, oh great, what is this? Class on my emotions? I soon realized that these were being assigned so that we could see where we were at as writers. Editing is a huge part of what I've learned this semester. I now hate seeing those red and green lines under my mistakes. I am a grammar expert. Fawson also assigned several reading responses, which required knowing how to read. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just reading up on school literacy and communities of practice. I thought the reading responses were a pain until I realized one of them would be the foundation for my inquiry essay. Inquiry essay? What was that about? It started off with an idea about basketball and how literacy was required. That turned into a proposal that had to follow 7 main guidelines.
Wrong. Not even a word. Alex, do you even know what this assignment's about?
Guess not. That meant back to the drawing boards for me, and more editing. Fun. So what did I get after editing? And rewriting? And making the actual essay? Mwah! Perfection! Well, it may not have been perfect, but I was very proud of myself, especially all the research that I had done for this one essay.
Research?
Yes, research, and tons of it. I got a lot of information off an article I found in the SF Gate about sports and how sports talk can be translated into something a lot different. Primary research was the most valuable player in my paper because it allowed me to get my information straight from the source. This is an interview from a Chico State basketball player. Although this may seem like an easy task, it posed a lot of challenges. I need a moment of your time. It's for my essay. Come on, man. I just need an interview. Danielle, what do you mean there's no literacy in basketball? That's what my whole thing's about. Come on, work with me here. In other words, it was not easy. But the worst part was, I had extreme writing block when I was trying to start my essay. There was literally nothing going on up there. It was a challenge for me to truly focus and get my head in the right spot, especially trying to write a paper in the dorms, because all I could hear was loud noises. But as soon as I got into a more quiet place, I realized that even though my interviews completely contradicted my entire essay, it might work and make my essay more well-rounded. I looked up the word cumulative, and this is what I got. Cumulative, increasing in effective size or quantity, or by successive intervals. And then it hit me. This is what the whole class is about, leading up to this mashup piece. It all clicked. The endless reading and writing actually had a point. I learned something. I went from being your average college freshman to a more confident student who knows how to be successful. And that is what we learned tonight on 130p News. Back to you, George, with the sports report. Go Wildcats.
They'll be like, yeah, trick, yeah! Hey, Soldier Boy, can I, yeah, trick, yeah!